Hey, and welcome to a pick a card. This one is going to be quite out of my normal. This one is going to be entitled Messages from Your, like, quick hellos from your loved ones. Because this morning I was woken up with some music messages and also a weekly energy recap for you guys. And I will read those messages in a little bit. And then after that, I am going to jump into these cards. So this is going to give you at least a good couple minutes to take and pick which pile you are attracted to the most. And the colored cards on top are small messages that I also channeled and heard this morning from your loved ones. So if these messages resonate or make sense to you, that those messages were definitely for you, I hope. And I know this is going to be a very rough one and a very emotional one. I'm also going to pull some Rebel deck cards at the end to give us a little bit of cheeky guidance and laughter, like I always do. Hopefully, lighten the mood a little bit. So, and as we all know, that October is a time of when the veil is supposed to be at its thinnest, so that we have more contact with spirit, and sometimes those that are the lost of our loved, well, sometimes those that are our loved ones that have crossed over. So anyway, this morning's song messages, when I woke up, I was hearing very loud and clearly "Te botté," but the English translation of that was sung by Ralph Larenzo, and I'll link his video below. He's a really awesome guy. He sings really well. I like his music. Does a lot of English translations of Spanish songs. But anyway, this song is all about getting rid of things that no longer serve you at this time and moving on to better things in life. But also reminiscing on these things only long enough, though, to help you to release them at this time. So for your weekly energy recap, for the messages that I got for that, for channeled writing, because, yeah, I can't let you guys read that. You're not going to be able to read my writing very well, because it's just like, I write really fast and messy when I'm trying to do these. But anyways, what I got was, even though that this week has felt like we had to take and sit back and take things very slowly, it was meant for us to, meant to give us the time that we needed to process all the stuff that we needed to reevaluate and release in our lives. And also, it feels as if this energy is going to continue, though, on into the this coming week that's coming up with the full moon on the 24th, my B-Day. Yay! By the way, I'm going to be doing a special B-Day reading for those who share the same B-Day as me on the 24th of this month. And then once a month after this, I will be doing birthday readings once a month for all the birthdays in that said month. So anyways, back to the messages. So with these energies continuing on, it's gonna be very thin at this time with the veil for the loss of loved ones to make an appearance in your dreams, from what I'm told. And some of them will be coming in to let you know that they are doing okay and well and miss you, and just as much as you do them. And to say a quick hello and I love you to help ease with this transition. I know that may not be very easy with some of you guys, because I know you guys are very close to these loved ones just as much as I am. I did have a very interesting dream this morning where my father came to visit me and sit on a couch to say hello. But anyways, let's jump into the cards as quickly as we can. Oh gosh, I knew this was gonna be tough. Definitely need the challenge this morning, apparently. But anyways, if at any time these messages get to be a little bit too much or overwhelming, please pause the video. Timestamps will be down below as usual, and we're gonna jump right in with the pink pile. Also, I am trying out a new camera angle, so if this works better for you guys, please let me know. I'm trying to do my best to figure it all out as I am still a newbie at this. So, I also asked for messages at this time of like a little bit of guidance to help with these transitions and anything else you might need to know at this time. So, let's see what we get. So, for the first three cards, we have Healing the Past. I step into my future with strength and clarity. So, with this, I feel like because of this being a loss of loved ones reading with messages from them, I feel like it's healing from those times from when you actually lost them and all the way up till now, because I feel like you've been growing and doing a lot of growth and getting back to your roots from what I'm attracted to the most. And this tree plant that's growing out of the ground, I feel like you've done a lot of growth and had a lot of growth to become stronger, because bamboo is very strong. So know that you've definitely grown to become stronger. Then I have simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. So this, I feel like, is all about removing the clutter. Like I said before, with the weekly energy readings, this couldn't go really any better. Is releasing and getting rid of anything that's cluttering up your life that no longer serves you at this time, and doing a clearing out of your space. Then I have giving birth. I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. So once you're done clearing these things out and releasing everything, it'll make you feel all brand new and as if you have a new outlook on life. And hopefully these transitions will be very peaceful for you, because I'm really attracted to this dove. So, those. These I'm going to save to last, because these are, where is it? Talking to Heaven from Doreen Virtue and James Van Prague with these messages. So with these cards, for some extra guidance and hopefully some help, we have competition. What I'm hearing strongly with this is healthy competition. So more like competition with yourself, trying to outdo yourself and better yourself at this time is what I'm feeling. And it says to summons courage and self-confidence. And I'm really attracted to the tiger, and it makes me feel like the strength card from the tarot with this. Next card is resilience, rise above tribulations. So even though at this time things may feel like a little testy and hard for you, know that you can rise above it and ascend from these lessons that are coming in for you at this time. And you also have the knowledge and wisdom, because I'm really drawn to say that with this card for some reason. Anyways, for the talking to heaven messages, I am so much better now. It's not your fault. And if I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. So with these cards, I feel like they don't want you to feel guilty about whatever happened, for things that were left unsaid or undone. Know that they hear you all the time, and that they're always with you whenever you think about them and need them. Okay? And that they do feel much better now, I feel, because once you cross over, you release all that from what you had in the physical, from what I believe in here. And everyone always wishes that they could have done things differently, but with the foreknowledge that you have now, you can avoid having one of these occurrences with yourself at this time. So for the quick hellos from the other side is what I entitled these cards. I'm going to try and... I know these cards are like so bright that it doesn't want to focus. So it says, from one of the messages I heard the word hello very loud and clearly, and then it says, you should see what happened to the other guy. And then all I could hear was some laughter after that. And they said they'll know why. So whoever this is for, that message was specifically for you, and it should hopefully make some sense to you. I'm not exactly sure why. I just wrote what I heard. So, and then it says, I will always miss you. Sorry. I will always miss you, little sis, and love you always. So these messages are hopefully enough to connect with you and really resonate with you, and know that they were just some quick channelings that I did because I felt really drawn to writing these things down for you guys, okay? And that's all I get with these. The first pile. So, moving on to the green pile. So if you skipped around, know that this is a new camera angle for me. So if it works better for seeing everything with you guys, please let me know below if you like it, or if you don't like it, I'll keep changing it up because I'm still a little bit new at this and trying to figure it all out. So with these cards, these are going to be some guidance to help you with this transition at this time. These cards are the Talking to Heaven deck by Dorian Virtue and James Van Prague. And then these are just a little bit of extra guidance to help you through as well. And then these are some quick hellos, from some of your loved ones that I channeled this morning. Hopefully these messages resonate with you. If they do, please comment down below and let me know, and give this video a nice big thumbs up. And if you would like to see more of these videos as well, from messages from your lost loved ones, tongue tied here, please let me know that as well. So communicating freely is what I get with the first card. I communicate from the depths of my being. So with this card, I feel like someone's not saying what needs to be said, and that their throat chakra seems to be a little bit blocked, I feel. And it's all about speaking your truth. So please don't be afraid at this time to say what you need to say, and know that it's okay to say these things, because if you don't speak your truth, your throat chakra is going to continue to stay blocked, and you're never going to be able to say what you need to say, and things that need to be heard will not be heard at this time. And they're also very important, I feel. I also feel like I'm really drawn to the hearts in this. Like, if you see the little hearts, I feel like if you don't speak up and tell someone how you feel now, it's going to lead to further complications down the line, because I feel like they really need to hear from you. And I'm just really drawn to say that for someone. If that makes sense and resonates with you, please know that that message was for you. I have making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. So by speaking up, because I'm really drawn to the lips, and saying what you need to say, it's going to shine your light out there more. And especially with like conveying your emotions, because water for me is emotions and your feelings. It's going to help shed some much needed light on things that I'm assuming only you know about and understand with right now. So whatever that first thought that comes to your mind, know that that's your message and what it pertains to. I have standing firm. I am noble, brave, and strong. So know that it's okay to take a stand for what you believe in and say what you need to say, and to have a firm have firm ground with that. Like, just I just feel like it's just like stepping into your power and owning it. That's all I'm getting from that one. These I'm going to read last with this. So with the extra guidance cards, I have potential. And then think big for your future. Try and get that in a frame there. With this, I feel like you guys have a lot of potential for growth, especially when you're able to stand in your power and say what you need to say, and know that you are divinely guided with this, and that your guides and angels are definitely around you, helping you with this at this time. Then we have vacation. Take time for relaxation and adventure. Speaking of vacation, I'm going on vacation next week, but I will still be doing my readings for you guys, so no worries. Vacation. I feel like it's time for some R&R, just a lot of rest and relaxation. Take some time to yourself to relax and do the things that you need to do and to breathe a little bit easier. And that's all I get from that one. So with these cards, and if I stop a little bit because I'm trying to process these emotions myself and not cry, because these messages are very strong and powerful at this time for me, and it some of it is very close to my heart because my dad passed over about like 6 years ago, which I'm gonna do a Q&A video, sort of like a little get to know me. And I'm rambling a little bit, but let's get back to your cards. Anyways, believe in yourself. You can do it. These messages are what popped, literally like flew out of the deck as I was shuffling them because they are meant to be heard by you guys from your loved one at this time. So if you are doubting yourself at this time, know that they are backing you and telling you that you can do whatever it is that you are having trouble with right now at this time. And that you have the strength to do it. This one reads, I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. Oh, God. I feel like it couldn't have been said enough for some of you. Even though they wish they could have said it more and maybe heard it more from some of you, I feel. Know that they still hear you and that they have been pretty much telling you in your ear every day, I love you. Yeah. Now I have no pain. So for those of you who had some lost loved ones who I feel were very sick at the time, they're feeling much better and they no longer feel any pain once they've crossed over. Oh boy, this reading is really tough. Ugh. Anyway, for the quick hellos that I have from the other side for you guys, I have I love you. Everything is fantastic. So that really goes with the that I feel is drawn to go with the I have no more pain card. In case you're wondering how they're doing. I miss you more, but it's time to let go. A little more. These are all messages that I heard and wrote down, so if they resonate with you and the person that you're thinking of, know that those messages are specifically for you. And the last one reads, I love you, but in no way is this goodbye. Because they're always going to be with you. They're not going to leave you. And just know that, okay? And last but not least, kind of orange, yellow pile. Kind of hard to describe on camera because it's not picking it up right. So, this is a new camera angle for me. So if it works better for you with being able to see the cards and read them more, please let me know below. These cards are from the Talking to Heaven deck from Doreen Virtue and James Van Prague, which I will read last along with this card. And these are for some extra guidance for what you may need to know right now at this time. And to also help you through these transitions. This entire video has been extremely hard for me. Because I keep thinking about my dad and stuff. And I know how hard it can be for some of you guys. So I'm just going to try and keep going through this and pushing myself. I have planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. So with this, I feel like you've been doing a lot of work on growing and expanding yourself and trying to get to the deeper parts of knowing yourself is what I feel from this card. And I have awakening ancient wisdom. Deeper inner knowing is emerging within me. So I feel like I'm kind of feeling more of an Ace of Cups feeling with this, because I'm really attracted to the cup overflowing, and I feel like you've been, but it's not really so much an overflow of love. It's more of an overflow of knowledge and wisdom, and getting to know yourself more deeper emotionally, not just physically or mentally, just really emotionally. I feel, because of the cup overflowing, which would explain the Ace of Cups feeling that I was getting with that. Then I have dwelling in the truth, or dwelling in truth, excuse me. I stand in the light of truth. So this is all about finding your inner truth and knowing who you really are on the inside as well as the outside, both mentally, spiritually, and physically, and also as well as very, very emotionally at this time, I feel. And all these things that you're discovering finally are absolutely 100% the truth about yourself, and know that it's a positive thing, and it's awesome. So for some extra messages to help you get through this, I have unicorn, invite serendipity. So with this, I feel it's more like inviting in peaceful times and happiness with this, and more like believing in yourself and knowing that you deserve this peaceful time and happiness. That's all I'm getting from that one. And then I have good fortune, invite magic in. So at this time, I feel like you've got some really good luck coming in for you, and some really good changes ahead. I'm not exactly sure what those are, but whatever the first thought that comes to your mind is what it pertains to. And know that there's a lot of good luck and fortune that's surrounded, because I'm really attracted to this rainbow. And rainbows for me feel like good luck, because there's always what people like to say, a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But either way, you get the point. So for the toughest part of my reading, the messages from your loved ones. Life is a series of choices. Choose love. So someone hasn't really been choosing their heart over their head a lot lately, and they're asking you to choose love a little bit more, and to not be so logical and shut people out. I watch over you every day. Know that they're with you, and yes, they are watching you every day, and that they love you very much. Because I'm really attracted to the heart in the card. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. Know that it's not your fault, and that you did the right thing with whatever it was with helping them to let go. If they were sick and in the hospital, I feel like I'm seeing like kind of like an ICU setting, and someone on a ventilator, and having the choice to keep them functioning that way. Know that it was okay to make the choice to let them go in peace. I'm standing right next to you. Yeah, that sounds a little creepy. And then you've got a guy in the shadows. I'm like, oh, that's not creepy. No, not at all. They are. This goes back to the Let's see, where is it? Them watching over you every day. That they are right by your side, kind of like your right hand man, is what I'm hearing. And know that they're helping you, and sort of helping to guide you along the way right now. So, and the even harder part. Okay, these messages are things that I channeled, because they're, well, not exactly channeled, but what I heard and wrote down for you guys. So if these messages strongly resonate, know that they are for you at this time, and I did my best for them to come through for you. So for the quick hellos from the other side, I have, and yes, I know it's been a while, kiddo. Yeah, but don't cry. And it says I'm alright. So, Sorry. Um, that really hits for me. So, cause my dad always used to say, "Kiddo." And then I have don't keep wondering why. So if you're asking why all the time, they don't want you to keep wondering about that. Excuse me. They want you to release and let go a little bit and know that everything is okay. You don't have to keep questioning everything. Like, why? But I do understand. And I can really sympathize. Excuse me. I can really sympathize with you guys. This last one. The last couple are really gonna hurt. Because I know exactly who this is. Oh gosh. I love you, sis. And then the very last one is always have a plan B and C. And then some laughter. What was after that? Oh god, those are really hard. I'm not sure if I'm gonna really want to do another one of these, but if you would like me to try, I will. Oh, I'm sorry for all the emotionalness and for all like the struggling to get through with trying not to cry. It is very hard for me. Just as I know it's really hard for you guys watching this because of all the memories and the things that need to be released and maybe some extra issues that really hit home that make you sad. I'm really not trying to make you guys sad at this time, but I want you guys to feel more than to feel comforted at this time. So I'm gonna try and lighten things up a little bit now with pulling some Rebel deck cards. Sorry, you guys. As soon as I'm able to do live videos, we can definitely chat about this because this would be some awesome things to chat about in a session. So, what Rebel deck guidance can they expect to hear for pile 1? And pile 2. What Rebel deck guidance do they need the most here right now? Oh, doesn't want to come out. And pile 3. Oop. Okay, so for pile 1, we had, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. So, I'm trying to remember what I said in the first reading. Because I know this goes really well with working on things and releasing them and doing projects from what I feel and hear. And I know that you guys can do it. And to get it done and stop procrastinating. Then we have stop talking. Okay. Shut your mouth and listen. So with this, I feel like maybe asking your partner to take a moment to actually listen to you, being able to express yourself and your feelings, because I feel you really need to have a heart-to-heart talk with this person. Or someone, whoever it is that you're thinking about is the person that you need to have a heart-to-heart talk with, and to let them know what's on your mind or in your heart. And for the third, folks, we have believe what you see. Face reality or live in fucking La La Land. Choose bravely. So what I hear and get from this is pull your head out of the clouds a little bit and come back down to earth. And know that it's what you're seeing and hearing is the truth. And that you're not being deceived at this time. And that you really need to take things for what they are and not try and see them for what they're not. Or sugarcoat anything. And that's all I'm getting for these messages. Thank you guys so much for watching and sticking with me through all of this. And know that I love you. And thank you for liking and subscribing and sharing these videos out. And know that it's okay to feel that type of deep emotion and to let it out and to release it, because I feel like it's been backed up for a while and needs to be released finally, so that you can move on and feel a little peaceful and a lot more happier with yourselves and in life in general. If you would like more of these, I will definitely do my best to try, and leave a comment below, and have a blessed one.